Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Opening week in the NFL is an exciting time for everybody, including these two teams here today. It's the Redskins going up against the Chiefs. So now let's go to Landover, Maryland, where Jim and Phil have the call.
The opening week of the National Football League has finally arrived. Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Bill Sims. And Phil, it's the start of a whole new season. There's a sense of renewal in the air and all kinds of hope. And how do you feel about getting the season underway?
Well, I think you're right. It is a lot of hope for all the teams in the NFL, but also what you have in a game like this, opening day, you have nerves. So it's up to the coaches to really put the players in situations where they can get involved in the game and get rid of those nerves so they can show everything they worked on this offseason can work.
The Chiefs are back deep, waiting to return the kick. The Redskins ready here for the kickoff. And the season is underway. Smartly takes a knee in the end zone. So we've got a young quarterback with some experience stepping onto the field today for the first time.
Yeah, he's got a lot of talent, and it's just a matter of time until he takes that experience and matches it with all of his talent and becomes one of those guys that we say, hey, the game is going to hinge on him. I think he's very close to that.
Long last, the season is underway. Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today. It's now second down. The catch. Tackles made.
I love seeing the post route against defenses that are up there being aggressive, trying to stop the run. You go down the field. How about that? Stick that foot into the ground, make that break at 10 yards, and run right down the middle of the field on that post route.
Only 8 yards to go. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Snapping out of the gun. What a way to start the game. First possession touchdown.
That's a wonderful catch by the receiver, getting his first touchdown of his rookie year and making that catch. That is the first of many to come for him.
The Chiefs lined up now for the point after. Extra point is good. And he'll start his return. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. This quarterback, at this point, this is not a first-time experience for him. He's been in a lot of big spots as he takes the field for the first time today.
Yeah, veteran quarterbacks, Jim, you're right. It's not their first time seeing a game, situations. They're ready for everything, and their thoughts are always good.
Let's go.
First down at the 21. Jones got it on the toss. And at the 25, he'll be brought down. And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. After running it, it's second down.
Get ready.
Melvin Ingram gets to the quarterback. The Redskins have a man down, and we'll step aside for a quick break and be back in just a moment. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible. Third down now. The Redskins are going with a new quarterback after an injury to the starter.
I think sometimes this can help a football team because everybody knows that he's not the starter and they got to pick their play up. If they do that, that's going to be a good sign for this football team.
Some early struggles on both sides of the ball. Their defense has already been scored upon, and now the offense is going to have to give the football right back.
Well, they did. And listen, I'll say this. Now it's time for the defense to come back out on the field and stop this, play with more intensity, and get this game changed around.
And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Redskins secondary could not stop the pass on the last series.
Well, they were just too timid. They were giving up too much room, making some of the throws too easy for the quarterback. Man, you got to man up, get up there tight, and cover these guys closely.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. First down at the 16. He'll pick up 7 this time.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
Let's get the injury report from Danielle Bellini.
Guys, I just spoke with a Redskins official. Kirk Cousins' injury appears to be related to the upper body. Trainers are saying it is a severe injury, but would not confirm what the injury is at this time.
2nd and 3. Fowler's all over that offense and brings him down.
Redskins defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
It's third down coming up. The Chiefs need to get to the 26 to get a first down. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Easy catch there. No one near him.
Jim, they call that a post route. Do you know why? The receiver is running towards the goal post, so they call it a post route.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. First down at the 39. Charles is taking the handoff.
Redskins guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11. Feeds him again.
Well, it's 3rd and long. I'll just say this, be very careful on the offensive side.
It'll be 3rd down. The Chiefs have to get to the 49 for a first. The corners retreating. Scanning the field. He's drilled as he throws.
The Chiefs really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. We're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
And so now they'll call on Anger to punt the football. Austin's got it from the 9. They bring him down at the 41-yard line. That return's good for about 32.
Austin's such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, very. That's the answer.
The Redskins offense trying to buck the trend that's taken hold here as they come out for this next drive. Defense has taken over. Each team has been forced to punt on its last possessions.
Well, I got some information for him, or some advice, I should say, Jim. Don't try too hard, because when you go out there and try too hard to buck a trend like this where the defenses are playing well, it usually leads to a mistake.
First down at the 41. Catch made. Gains 19.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it. Picked up some good yards.
The football sits at the 40. The Chiefs with a nickel look here on defense. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. The ball is charred out of his hands. This linebacking core is the heart and soul of this defensive unit. The Chiefs will come out in the dime.
Let's go.
The Redskins will take the snap from the 40. To the sideline and complete.
Bailey's so fast, you have to back off of him. Why? Because you don't want him to run by you and go deep down the field. So that time he breaks the out route. The quarterback puts it right on target, and he makes the catch just short of the first down marker.
Third down and 7. Bailey's got it on a pass that had some heat.
When you play this cover 3 defense, just kind of sit back there and try not to give up the big play. That is great. The problem is you give up all these short plays. How about that throw by the quarterback on that slant pattern at time?
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Jones going to take the handoff now.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down and 3 following that nice run.
Get ready.
Running back in motion here. Here's the quick toss.
Jones is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. Leading, he's in for the touchdown, but there is a flag down.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Reed's got it. Screenplay. Touchdown, Washington. And that touchdown, Phil, here late in the first, ties the game.
Yeah, it ties it up, and it gets them out of a little hole, and, of course, it gives the offense a lot of confidence. And on the defensive side, they have struggled early, but maybe they can start to pick things up.
The Redskins can tie it up with the point after. Extra point was good. Now ready to kick it off as we have a tie game here. Scores 7-7. The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. Ball is out. Fumble's picked up, and now he's taking it back the other way.
This game is still about hitting. When you hit the other team hard enough, that football comes loose. Nice job by the kicking team. They make the hit, and they recover the fumble. Great job.
The Redskins offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again. Well, this is good confidence for the offense, isn't it? To move down the field early in the game and get inside the 20. Let's see if they have a play up their sleeve that can get them in the end zone.
Toss to the outside. Jones is tackled down at the 15. All set up now at the 15.
Let's go. 188.
Second down and 10. The pass play fails to work, and now it's third down. The Chiefs defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Third and 10, and he's going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up fourth down after just a 3-play series.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
And the kick is good for 3. And with with the second quarter fast approaching, they've got the lead with that field goal.
Anytime you score points in the first quarter of a football game in this league, that's a good thing. So don't be disappointed that you only got 3. Look on the bright side, it's scoring.
And no return this time as he takes a knee. The Chiefs didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but man, that was pretty easy.
First down at the 20. They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss.
Redskins defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line, and they tackle the runner for a loss.
The Redskins lined up in the nickel. Second down and 11. And intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Chiefs' defense on that last series may have taken some positives out of only allowing a field goal.
Well, listen, I think 3 is better than 7. No question about that when you're talking about the defense. But they got some corrections to make. I think they did it on the sidelines, and this time they're looking to go out there and get a 3 and out.
The Redskins will take the snap from the 30. And he's forced to the ground.
It is truly a bonus when you can take your outside linebacker and let him rush the quarterback and he can get a sack. Nice job that time by the outside linebacker.
The 37 is the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun formation. Going for the home run. Washington in the end zone. Touchdown. That gives him 200 touchdown passes over the course of his career. That's one more than some old quarterback named Phil Simms, who stopped at 199. The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. The Redskins lined up now for the point after. The point after is good. The Redskins getting set for the kickoff. He's not going to test the coverage this time. It'll come out to the 20. The Chiefs are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You've got to go out there and be much better.
Jamal Charles.
Redskins defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Loss of 3 on the play. The first quarter is behind us, And we'll step aside as you watch the NFL on EA Sports.
Gatorade, born in the lab, proven on the field.
The Chiefs still possess the football as we begin the second quarter. Looks like they're in press coverage here. Charles, the lone setback this time. And they'll run the football with Charles. Trevathan that time on the tackle.
Sometimes on third and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
On the way, third down. No bump coverage here. Corners backing up. And he's going to be dropped for the sack. And they're going to be punting after a short series. There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. We'll head back to the field now after the injury timeout. Danielle Bellini is getting us the update on exactly what happened down there.
Yeah, Jim, it looks like an upper body injury. I think we're pretty sure of that. And as usual, we just hope it's not serious. We'll find out here soon.
Austin's got it on the return. Brought down at the 47-yard line. That return's good for about 22. We see now just some of the many hits this quarterback has taken during a challenging day for him, Phil.
Jim, it's very understandable why he is not playing well today. Think about it. When you have less time to make a decision on where to throw the football, you are not going to have a great day. Austin is able to show off his talent on that punt return that time. What speed and quickness that allows him to break through some of that coverage and picks up good yards.
This next play coming from the 47-yard line.
First down at the 47. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day. Second and 10. White's got the catch and the first. That's his first reception today. Can you believe how steady and reliable this guy is?
He is. What's the phrase for it? He is money, Jim Nance. Man, he pays off every single time. You throw the football near him, he'll make the catch.
This next play comes from the 30.
The Chiefs defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 30. Kevin White with the catch.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Cousins has everybody split out wide for this snap. They'll go shotgun here. Stedman Bailey makes the hole. And that's a gain of 9.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
They come to the line of scrimmage at the 20.
First down here after the completion. They're going to run it on the toss. Jones is met after a gain of 3. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Jones is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
The Redskins at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. 2nd and 8. Intercepted.
This defensive coordinator, he is one aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense, and finally he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops the offense from getting any points.
The Redskins have controlled this game with their defense. It has been a shutdown performance. All you have to do is look at the scoreboard to see that.
Oh, they got to be proud of what they've done so far here out there on the defensive side. The execution has been tremendous. The players are in the right position. They're doing the right techniques. That's why they're winning the close game here so far.
Charles is the one who is down, and we'll step aside for just a moment. And welcome back. Danielle Bellini is working on getting us an update on the injury as we return to action. That leads us to 2nd down. The Redskins defense now is going to go nickel. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
One of the better talented tight ends in the NFL. He makes that catch just right in stride and gets a nice catch.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. The defense gets a sack.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
The Chiefs take it from the 33. Vereen inside. Ball is out. Tackle's made.
Well, the one thing we know about the NFL, when you have the football in your hands, they are going to attack it. You've got to know that as a ball carrier, protect it a lot better.
Kevin White now onto the field. He's been less a part of their attack than is the norm for him. It hasn't cost them, though, as they've managed to grab the lead here in the first half.
Anytime you have a star wide receiver and he is not playing well, even though your team is winning, he feels like he's losing. So get him involved in the game. Give him some easy catches so he can pick his confidence up and he can be a part, and, man, you can go on and find a way to get this done.
He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Jones is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
2nd and 9 coming up.
Let's go.
The Redskins have it at the 39. White's going to pull in the bullet pass. 3rd catch today so far.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play.
They come to the line, and it's 1st down. Kirk Cousins takes a look now from under center. They'll go ground. And that's Poe in on the stop.
Jones is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
They break huddle at the 18-yard line.
Let's go.
The running back goes in motion. Jones has got it on the toss.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
Stepping up to the line at the 10.
The Chiefs come out in a dime package.
Let's go.
First and goal from the 10. Back to the ground. Gains 5. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
Well, if you're a good running back, when there's not a lot there, you find a way to make some extra yards. Here in the red zone, it's even more important.
Get ready.
Second and goal from the 5. And Morris runs it across for the touchdown. Looks like their lead will be quite sizable by halftime as long as their defense can hang on to it for the rest of this quarter.
This has been one lopsided game so far here, Jim. And, you know, I'm going to look at the defense. You've got to get out there, show some pride. Somebody's got to make a play to turn this game around.
The Redskins getting set for the extra point. Inside of the uprights. The Chiefs are getting ready for the return. And can they return to a competitive state in this one as the game is starting to get out of hand? The score is 24-7. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Redskins have displayed a phenomenal defense here today, and I think you would agree, Phil. That's the reason they're in position to win this game.
Yeah, the defense has been incredible. So aggressive, so full of emotion, running around. Every time you see a tackle, there's like 7 or guys on the defensive side around the ball carrier. So that's awesome defense. That's why they're winning this game here so far today.
The Chiefs from the 27. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Loss of a couple that time. The Chiefs come to the line with a bunch set. He'll take the snap from the gun. Almost intercepted.
That was excellent man-to-man coverage that time. When you want to shut down a receiver, really the only way to do it is to man up and play him one-on-one.
They face third down after the incomplete pass. Quarters formation here for the defense. Drop back, shotgun formation. And it's just thrown away. And so now they'll call on Anger to punt the football. Austin's got it at the 13. He's taken down at the 23. That return's good for about 10. The Redskins back on the field on offense. They've got to be pleased with the way their offense took shape on that previous drive, which went all the way for a touchdown.
Yeah, their calling card has always been the fact that they like to do both things. They're very conscious of running the football to keep a defense honest. They did that in the last drive, and then they take advantage of the fact they're running it well, and then they play action pass or drop back They get good protection, and they make it happen.
Boy, it's been a good mix so far of both the pass and run.
Yeah, that's what you want. You want to mix it up, keep that defense thinking, and that's when it works the best.
We'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. He's got the catch. And picks up maybe 3 or 4. The pass play was good for 5. 2nd and 5 coming up.
Get ready. Red 38.
Jones going to secure the handoff. Ball's in on the tackle. The Redskins have had a great rushing attack all game, Phil. Jones been leading the charge on this front, Phil.
And they've done it many ways. They've done it with power runs, going outside, going inside, draw plays. Everything is working for this running game today, and it's been impressive to watch.
Halftime, 2 minutes away. Welcome back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning.
The line of scrimmage is the 33.
Let's go.
First down at the 33. Has space. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run. Nearing the half, and this one is a laugher.
Oh, well, yeah, one team's pretty happy about it, but how about on the losing end of it? How would you feel like to be being blown out here right before halftime? It's a terrible feeling, and I don't know if you can regroup in the second half.
The Redskins with an extra point try on the way. Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Chiefs have let this one get away from them today. Need to try and turn things around in a hurry. The score's 31-7. Ready to swing his leg as aggressively as possible and send the football down to the end zone. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Chiefs. Phil, what's the issue with this team? This offense specifically. 3 straight drives without a score.
Well, Jim, I'd say this. It's bad coaching. I just hate what they're trying to do on the offensive side. They're not putting their players in position to give them a chance to compete against this defense. They've got to change things up, give their offense a chance, and give these players a chance.
He's got the catch. That's a gain of 7. That's his 3rd catch of the day. After the pass play, gain 7. 2nd and 3 on the way. Getting set as fast as they can. The Chiefs get a first down. Shazier's still down, so we'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. We'll head back to the field now. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 1st and 10. Catch made. Gets about 4 yards that time. That pass play picked up only 4. 2nd down and 6 coming up. No huddle time. Out of the shotgun. Has his target. And he's brought down right at the 42. So they get the reception, but it's not enough to move the chains. 3rd down coming up. Looks like a false start penalty.
False start, offense.
Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Redskins team official. Right now, all they will say is it's an upper body injury and that he will not be returning. Back to you.
Incomplete. Phil, we talked to the coordinator yesterday. He thought he had a good game plan for this offense, but obviously at halftime it's going to be back to the drawing board.
Jim, I like the thought process they've had out here in the game so far, but the players are just not executing. They're making really simple, silly mistakes. If they stop doing that, I think they can start making some good plays and get down the field and score some.
Austin's got it from the 9. And they bring him down at the 36-yard line. That return is good for about 27.
Austin's such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, that's the answer.
The Redskins have been firing on all cylinders offensively in the first half, and they find themselves in excellent shape as we near halftime.
Oh, man, they are in good shape. I love what they're doing on the offensive side, and don't change anything. Go in there at halftime, pat those offensive guys in the back and say, keep it going. I think they will.
And the flag is down. Well, I'll tell you, it's getting ugly out here.
Pass interference. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand. The Redskins with the PAT to come. Makes the PAT. The Chiefs, I'm sure, wanted to avoid giving up points on that drive just before the half, but now they'll have even a bigger hole to dig themselves out of in this one. The score's 38-7. The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. He'll have a chance to take off. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Charles heading back out there to take his spot on the backfield. He's got to be hoping things improve for him on this drive because up to this point, it has not been one of his better days.
Well, he's the star of the football team, and they win games because of him. So if he's not having a good day, usually that means just what we're seeing here. They're losing. So find a way to get him more involved. Maybe throw him a pass if that's what it takes to get this offense and especially this run game rolling.
First down here. Corners are backing off here.
Let's go.
From the shotgun. Jamal Charles has the catch.
Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories. And doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player.
The Chiefs snap it at the 41. And there's a drop.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
The Chiefs snap it at the 41. Charles has got the catch and the first. The Chiefs, one timeout remaining. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. From the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. Gains 14. That's another reception. Give him 2. A timeout charge to the offensive unit. He'll try this one from 51. Going to stop the game here with a timeout. The Chiefs lined up for the field goal. Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one.
Never take it for granted. When you're trying a field goal, a lot of things could go wrong, but good execution that time by the offense and a good kick. 3 points.
Austin will test the coverage. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. Pierre Paul's heading back onto the field with the rest of the defense, and he has to be looking for an improvement here because they've been on their heels for most of this first half, partner.
They have to be so disappointed about how they're playing and the results. And how do you change that? You do it with effort. They just need a greater effort out there on the defensive side.
One more snap, and we'll head to halftime. From the shotgun. Wants to go deep. But it's incomplete. The first half comes to an end, and this one seems to be already decided. We're watching complete domination play out. Larry is coming up next with the highlights.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Redskins right now are doing a good job protecting their house. The Chiefs haven't played horribly, but will need to improve if they want to win this one. All right, let's roll the highlights. Chiefs line up at the 8. They'll look to the end zone here, and a quick three-play drive ends with a score. Chiefs is up now by 7. Redskins with the football late in the first. Reed's given a chance here on the screen, and after the short pass, he'll score. We're brand new at 7. Redskins have it at the 17. The pass ends up being picked off. Chiefs will come away with the football. Offense on the field now after the fumble. Morris is going to take it up the middle, and this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown. The lead now at 17. Redskins have it late in the second. Cousins going to break into the secondary, and he'll score his 3rd touchdown of the half. The lead now at 24. So we'll wrap things up here and go back under the lights where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms have the call.
Okay, Larry, looking sharp back in that studio. Thank you for that. And now we're ready to get the third quarter underway as these teams take the field. They're setting up the return. Keeps his legs moving. A lot of things have to go wrong in any game for it to be this one-sided. But you look at the matchup at running back, and it's certainly just one more thing that stands out.
Yeah, when you run the football well, we all know you control the tempo of the game, and also you get in all the situations that favor your offense and your defense. That's why they're blowing the other team out.
First down at the 24. Wide to the left. Muscles through the defender. That's a gain of 8.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
And here we have second down.
Get ready.
Got hit on release. We've got a player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment. We're back after the injury timeout, and Danielle Bellini will have the update on the injury in just a moment. The offense needs 2 yards here on third down following the incompletion.
Let's go. Red 38.
Jones has handed the football, and he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
This is an awesome job by the head coach, the offensive coordinator, and the offense. Just keep picking up those first downs. You got a big lead here in the second half. Keep that clock running.
First down at the 35. Jones tackled down after a gain of 7.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I just spoke with a Redskins official. Kirk Cousins' injury appears to be related to the upper body. Trainers are saying it is a severe injury, but would not confirm what the injury is at this time.
It's second down and 3. Jones is tackled right at the 42.
The Chiefs guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
This is third down. The Redskins come to the line with an empty backfield. From the gun. Trying to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete.
Well, in a situation like this, you got a big lead, 4th and short near midfield. Why would you go for it? I don't even know what they're hesitating about over there. As soon as they didn't get that first down, I'd have had that punt team sprinting to the field. Don't even give yourself a chance to second guess yourself and make a bad decision. Punt the football.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Chiefs have seen this game just get away from him as it continues to get worse. They've still got more than a quarter to play.
Well, look, it's been a good learning experience, and you realize how tough this game is. So learn what you're doing here in this last bit of the game and see if you can carry that over into your next contest.
Let's go. 38.
First down at the 20. And they'll give it to Jamal Charles. Smith's all over the ball carrier.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Let's go. 38.
Second and 11. Will go ground. That's a gain of 6.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Now 3rd and 5 after the runs.
Get ready. When you see linebackers moving around like this, that means they're probably going to blitz.
The grab is made by Kelsey. Kelsey's taken down at the 46. A player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out, and we'll step aside for just a moment. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible. This play set up by the long gainer. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
Redskins defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
Let's go. 38. 38.
The Chiefs will take the snap from the 45. Looking across the middle. Incomplete. Looking underneath that time.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot, and the throw goes incomplete.
quarters formation here for the defense. 3rd and 11. And the reception by Charles. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Phil, this team has been menaced all game long on 3rd down. They cannot figure out a way to pick up a first.
Well, listen, I can't figure out what menaced means. I got to start bringing a dictionary with me to the games I'm doing with you. You throw out all these big words, but if you mean they've been bad, then I agree.
And that punt is going out of bounds. They are not going to allow them to return it. The Chiefs defense, Bill, where are they right now mentally after the last time giving up a couple of first downs, but in the end, forcing the punts?
They feel great. And I'll give a lot of credit to the coaches on the sideline. I thought they put the players in good positions, and the players took advantage of it.
Let's go.
First down at the 20. Jones taking the handoff. He's brought down at the 25-yard line. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
He didn't get many yards that time on that run, but he's had a terrific day. When there's an opportunity to get some yards, he's been there to take advantage of it.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up 2nd.
Get ready. You guys back.
He's hit as he throws it. The offense needs 6 yards here on 3rd down after that incompletion. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Halfway through the 3rd quarter.
Jordan Reed has the reception. That's reception number 2 for him.
Good job on the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
Let's go.
First down at the 30. Toss to the outside. Jones tackled down at the 32.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time.
2nd down after going to the ground game the first play.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Press to the end.
Takes it from the gun. Launching it deep. Third down. The Redskins come to the line. First down marker at the 40. Dropping back now into the shotgun. But it falls incomplete.
The Redskins put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
A punt just like it was drawn up, and now the defense has them backed into the corner. The Redskins have displayed a phenomenal defense here today, and I think you would agree, Phil. That's the reason they're in position to win this game.
Yeah, the defense has been incredible. So aggressive, so full of emotion, running around. Every time you see a tackle, there's like 7 guys on the defensive side around the ball carrier. So that's awesome defense. That's why they're winning this game here so far today.
And that's a 2-yard gain.
Charles is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
2nd down following the run. Playing press coverage to the outside. An extra tight end on the field for this one.
And they deck the quarterback. There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. We'll head back to the field now after the injury timeout. Danielle Bellini is getting us the update on exactly what happened down there.
Well, after watching that play, I think it's safe to say you can tell it's an injury to the lower body. Really big hit. Feel bad for the guy. I hope he's okay.
3rd and forever.
And that's a safety.
This play reminds me of the Super Bowl. Tom Brady getting sacked on his first passing attempt against the New York Giants. When you're in your own end zone, you know you have to get rid of the football quickly. The quarterback didn't, and that's why there's a safety.
He's going to try and return this one.
And the tackle is made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. The Redskins could have asked for this third quarter to have gone any better for them than it has so far, as they've just continued to do what they were doing in the first half, up and down the field.
Oh, man, they kept the pedal to the metal, man. They are letting it go. They're being aggressive, and they're trying to end this game right here.
Room to work. Gains 11.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
The Chiefs with a nickel look here on defense. Jones is the receiver on the screen.
They break through, tackle him behind the line.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Let's go.
2nd down and 12. And Morgan's able to read that play and make the hit.
This is a tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long coming up. But it's a good situation also. You're leading the football game. So there's no reason to take a chance and turn this football over.
Now looking at 3rd down.
The Redskins with an empty backfield look here.
Out of the gun. Looking long.
And it's incomplete.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. And it leads to another incomplete pass.
The Redskins call for the punt.
They have just flipped field position thanks to that punt, and now the offense is really backed into a corner. The Redskins, what did they tell us in our production meeting this week? Their defense was going to dominate this game. We saw it in the first half, and it continues here on to the second half.
Well, for once, the coaches were right. They said it. They expected their defense to play well, and, you know, it's been better than that. It's been borderline great.
Jamal Charles carries the football.
The Chiefs offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Loss of 3 on the play.
2nd down with the defense ready to pounce.
Davis has got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. 2nd down and 13. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye.
The Chiefs know one of the worst things you can do in the NFL is lose yardage on a run play. They do it that time on second down, and now they have third and long, and the coach is going, well, what do you want me to call? Not many things can work on third and long.
Charles, the lone setback this time. Third and a long way to go. Charging ahead. That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out. They're set to punt it away now. 3 quarters in the books, and this game hasn't been close. We're back after this. Fourth quarter and a blowout. Let's see if we can get this game over in a hurry.
Wow, you don't have to say it that way. I'm anxious to see how this game ends up and how they play it out. I want to see a team that has some pride, and even though they're getting blown out, to stay in there and keep fighting.
No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines. A lot has changed since the opening minutes of this game when it comes to the passing attack. It was fantastic early, but has been way less so since.
Yeah, the passing game, it's kind of fading away right now, but I'll say this to the defense, stay on those toes because that passing game can catch fire at any time.
Final quarter underway now with this snap. Gains 12. He's now pushed past 120 yards rushing today.
If you're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
First down at the 47. Running right through the trenches. Jones is tackled down at the 38.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle.
Second down here after that run play. The Chiefs lined up in the nickel.
Get ready. Red 38. Red 38.
Reads the receiver on the screen. He's brought to a halt. Third catch today so far.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time, throws it down the field for another completion. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Morris has it out of the eye. And that's good for only a yard or two.
Morris is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Breaking huddle at the 8-yard line.
Get ready.
Second and goal from the 8. Takes it out of the eye. Tebow's brought down after picking up only a yard.
When you get third goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Coming up to the line at the 7. The Chiefs with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Third and goal from the 7. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
That's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
Should be an easy one here. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
Well, even though they get the field goal that time, it's still disappointing. You get in that position, you'd like to score a touchdown.
The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. That's a touchback. The ball will be spotted at the 20. The Chiefs are experiencing a little bit of a drought here offensively, having gone 3 straight possessions without a score. What do you think needs to be done to buck that trend here, partner?
I'd say it's a little more than a drought. This is some awful offense, and there's many things you got to do. You got to tell your offensive line to pick things up. When the offensive line is aggressive, it gives all the stars a chance to succeed, and that's what they got to do here. Offensive line, get it going.
Finds his mark.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty.
Still first down.
A long field ahead of them at the 10. Davis got everybody split out wide.
Let's go.
From the gun. Throws the pass. Not able to get away from Chancellor.
Nice job that time by the tight end. Makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
Jamal Charles is in the backfield.
2nd down and 11.
A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. That's his 5th catch of the day.
This tight end's very talented. He's a good run blocker and also a good receiver. Makes a nice catch on that throw.
They complete the pass, but still not enough for the first. 3rd down coming up.
Snap it out of the gun. And it's swatted away.
Good job that time by the defense on 3rd down. Find a way to get off the field. The defender found a way. Knocked that pass down.
The Chiefs will punt the football away.
Austin's got it at the 13. And he's tackled at the 34-yard line. That return's good for about 21.
Austin's able to show off his talent on that punt return that time. One speed and quickness that allows him to break through some of that coverage and picks up good yards.
A lot of things have to go wrong in any game for it to be this one-sided. But you look at the matchup at running back, and it's certainly just one more thing that stands out.
Yeah, when you run the football well, we all know you control the tempo of the game, and also you get into all the situations that favor your offense and your defense. That's why they're blowing the other team out.
He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. It's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Get ready.
2nd down, 3 for the first.
And he is tackled at the 44.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Third down on the way.
Well, let's go. Shoot it inside. 95.
Outside now on the toss. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
First down, offense readying for the snap.
Well, let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
Right back to him one more time. And that'll gain just a few yards.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run, nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. The play clock's running down. Back to him. That gains a few.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
The Redskins need to get to the 43 to pick up a first. That's an interception. While meaningless this late in the game, the coaches are always looking for a morale-building moment for next week, especially in a game this lopsided.
Yeah, you know what you do as a coach? You keep teaching your guys, and you keep inspiring them on to keep doing the best they can, because you will be rewarded with a good play late in the game like this. Even though you're getting blown out, it's a great teaching situation, and take advantage of it.
Well, let's go. Red 38.
The Chiefs will take the snap from the 40. Jamal Charles has the catch. The ball is jarred loose. They bring him to the turf. No surprise here, even in the late stages, another blunder from this team today.
Yeah, not surprising to me. It's been a total give up from the start. So why not just keep giving away and giving up right to the very end? You got to admire the fact that they've been consistent out there today.
Hall's making his way onto the field again. And it's been a long day for him, as this defense didn't put up anywhere near the kind of fight we were expecting from them today, Phil.
Hey, look, he had a bad day. When your star has a bad day, it's hard for all the other players to pick it up and overcome that. He didn't play well, but look, we know he'll shake it off and be better next week. When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Play clock's running down. Flip to the outside. And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Back now in this one, and time is running out here in the fourth quarter. The Redskins need to get to the 35 to pick up a first. Got a flag down here. He's churning ahead. Tackled down at the 22.
Holding. Defense.
The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. At the 22-yard line, here they come.
Get ready.
First and 10. Toss to the outside. Has 12 on this play. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the box very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice. Well, Jim, what a day for this offense. You know, they're blowing the team out, and here they are once again in the red zone. Hey, listen, if I was them, I'd go ahead and try to punch it in one more time.
Gets about 9 on the play.
Holding. Offense.
The defense will take the penalty.
First down.
At the 20-yard line, and now in the red zone.
Get ready. Press 38.
First and goal. They'll run it off the toss.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
This next play will take place at the 11.
Double tight end formation.
Second and 11. Here's the handoff. And Morris is stopped there. That's going to be a pickup of 3.
Right call here by the coach in this situation. Keep running the football. Keep that clock moving. You have the lead. Just tell your quarterback to tell everybody on offense this. Hold on to the football and don't have a penalty where you could stop that clock.
And there's only 2 yards to be found right there. You get that win week 1, and it certainly takes a little bit of the edge off, doesn't it?
Oh, no, it does more than that. It takes a lot of the edge off. When you win the opening day game, you just feel like, hey, we're going to win them all, and all that hard work, it was all worth it. And the following week, you're going to listen to the coach because he led you to that first victory.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.